So for part 2, we added some validation behind our form checking, auto-created this HTML to display the results, and this basically has some behind-the-scenes code that will check if a create table already exists, and if it doesn't, create it, and then just load all the attempt information as well as a date time. We've also got a manage page where you can log in with a username and password, and you got to use the correct one or it will not be happy. But if we use the right one, we get to our managers page.
Here we have the manage page, which has a variety of buttons with many functions. The first function is to display all attempts. This is a table with all attempts made, first name, last name, student ID, score, and number of attempts. And here you have the go back button, which takes you back to the manager page.
Yeah.
Here we have the search student. You can either enter a student ID or name.
Yeah. Just put Kelly.
I don't remember. And there's Kelly.
Leave true buttons form, I guess.
So in the manage page, we have display students that achieve 100% on their first attempt. So display the table of the students that passed on their first attempt. And the second button shows any students that got below 50% on their second attempt. So there's one.
And then on the manage page, we also have a delete attempt for students. So if you put in someone's number, okay, you can cut that off there. I need to get a number. Okay, I'll just take out. Okay. So if you put in someone's student number, it should delete all their files, all their attempts. So in here, it would say that their attempt has been deleted. And if you can see from the check here that it doesn't exist anymore. Also, you can have if you enter a student ID in their attempt number, you should change their score according to the attempt number. There you go.
The manage pay after we kind of like enter in the information and password. Just like Nelson went over before, we were able to do all of this managing settings and changes to the data from the server table. And once we log out, if you go back to manage again, you won't be able to do all these changes unless you log in. And now I'm just gonna briefly go over sort of like the compositions of our file. So here are my Mercury file right now, and main2 is basically our main project. And we have just the normal page like topic, quiz, stuff like that, and we change it to PHP so that it can have all the methods and also have the include file. We have the login form logged out for the enhancement, and then the manage PHP, which is a bunch of query strings, and those query strings can actually be found in the PHP function folder, which is this one, and you can see search student, display, etc. And then we have the mark quiz for validations and scoring, sending data to the server.